Forrest Gump is a 2-hour adaptation film from the novel with the same name. It is written by Winston Groom in 1986. This film aired in 1994 and becomes a famous film at that time. This film won 6 Academy Awards, including the Oscar for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor. The main character is Forrest Gump, played by Tom Hanks. This film talks about Forrest Gump's life from Forrest Gump's point of view. The story is using back and forth flow. In this film, the author presents the development of the main character, from he was told that he is stupid or not normal because his IQ is 75, until he became popular. Even though he was popular and had a lot of money, he is still the same as he was. He was never changed. His journey was supported by her mother, Mrs. Gump. The other is Jenny as her childhood friend, Baba as his close friend, and Lieutenant Dan Taylor. Well, not just Forrest's development character is shown in this film, but other character development is being shown here too. For example, Jenny is close to Forrest from they are little until in high school. But when they are in college, they are not close as before. There is a scene where she takes drugs, becomes a prostitute, and she also tries to commit suicide. But she is too scared to do it. She even came back to him and then go away. But in the end, she apologized to Forrest and married him. The last is she died. The next is Baba. When he and Forrest were in the army, whatever they were doing, he enjoyed every moment. And the sad is, at the ending, he died in the war. That scene is a heart-touching moment. The last is Lieutenant Dan Taylor. At first, he was angry and hated Forrest because he saved him during the war in Vietnam. He thought that his destiny is to die in war, and because of that, his legs has to be amputated, so he needs to use seat wheels. Day by day, and in the end, he is being kind to Forrest. There are 3 unique dialogues that are present in this film.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Are you stupid or something?
There are some moral messages that we can take from this film. The first is, don't be afraid to try new things. The lesson we learn from Forrest Gump is to never be hesitant to attempt anything new and not to be frightened or failing. Well, everyone makes mistakes, especially when trying something new. But occasionally, you might surprise yourself by being good at it, or even just enjoying a new activity. Second, even if the people around him, especially Lieutenant Dan, dislike it, Forrest always sees the positive sides of life even when things are difficult. When someone else is so optimistic, it's hard to remain down. Its contagious mood will probably encourage people to do the same. So, in other words, stay optimistic. Third, appreciate life while you have it. It is important to appreciate life. You never know what's going to happen in the future. So, enjoy your life and appreciate it. Fourth, even though Forrest makes a lot of money, he loses his mom and the love of his life. And even before tragedy strikes, He doesn't act like all his problems are solved just because he's wealthy. This reinforces that money doesn't make you happy. The lesson here is that someone never knows what they are capable of. That's why it's always worth at least trying to pursue the things that matter.